The future of the proposed Norfolk test tube baby clinic remains uncertain.
300 people jammed a public hearing in Norfolk this afternoon to debate the pros and cons of building this country's first test tube baby laboratory at Norfolk General Hospital.
Representatives of both sides of the controversy marshaled their forces to convince the agency to vote in their favor.
This afternoon, hundreds of people...
A routine hearing to seek state approval turned into an arena.
I'll be pregnant, not different. I have no fear that my child will be a freak, nor that I'm tampering with God's work in achieving pregnancy in this manner.
Somebody said in the background, oh, these poor people need Jesus. That's all they need is Jesus. And I already had Jesus, so I didn't understand that point at all.
The ramifications of in vitro research are almost incomprehensible. To illustrate, in vitro research will not necessarily unite a wife's ovum with her husband's sperm. There is always the grave possibility of in vitro incest.
They began by following slavishly the Steptoe-Edwards technique. They used a laparoscope, a medical telescope, through which the surgeon could see into the woman's abdomen.
So that we can have a trocar that have an instrument which will allow us to manipulate some here.
They'd inflated the abdomen with carbon dioxide.
Let's have the grasping forceps. Here we're through. All right, is the carbon dioxide on...
They video recorded each operation as a matter of routine.
We can perhaps put on the camera at this point. Do we have an image on the screen? All right, here is the right ovary, which is quite available. I have grasped the uterovarian ligament, and there is her follicle there below. Good pressure down the shaft, Annabelle.
They attempted to aspirate the woman's single egg by drawing off, through a hollow needle, the fluid from the ripe follicle.
Now, hold it so. It looks like a pretty good follicle.